Hi guys, how are you out there? I hope you're doing well wherever you are. Welcome to Ophiuchus and me. Let me turn this up just to make sure that everything is good. Welcome to Ophiuchus and me. I appreciate you guys for being here with me. I appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you guys for helping me and supporting me and helping this channel advance. I really do appreciate you guys, every single last one of you. And if you're new, I appreciate you just for stopping by and do Oracle Index and 3 decks. And that's how I get down here. So, all right, guys, yesterday I used Starseed. So I was talking about how there's so many beautiful cards in here. So let's tap back in with this particular Oracle deck and see what I get. It is February the 15th, 2023, and it's 9:10 p.m. I had a pretty decent day today. Started off by calling AAA to try to get my battery charged for my truck because it's been down for the past couple of weeks. So I had a little bit of time to try to take care of that. Excuse me, and money. So, but luckily, it was just the battery. It wasn't the alternator or the starter or anything like that. So I was just able to go on over to a local parts store and get a new battery and keep it moving. And yeah, it's had a beautiful day. All is well. So I hope you guys are doing well also and enjoying life as you should. Alright. One more time. Alright, guys. Let's see what we get. It's two, and I'm going to keep them. And it's interesting, it says two, and it has the word double on here. So, and today is Wednesday. Let me position myself in this chair. Okay, so, sitting on my leg. I know I shouldn't, but however the case. So, the first one says karmic relationships. Orion or Orion energy. Let me see. Let me make sure. Orion. Okay. I see what it, after it said belt. Okay, that's Orion. Orion. Okay. I guess I'm just not used to seeing the word. Forgive me, guys. All right. So, Orion energy. Okay. And it says Orion is a prominent constellation located on the celestial equator and visible throughout the world. Wow. Okay. All right. So, it has here polarity, soul growth, and conflict. Interesting. This card is, it says a lot there. Polarity, like two sides of things, Interesting. Soul growth and conflict. That's a pretty card. And then this one with double mission. It says light worker, star seed, serve the world by being you. That's a pretty card too. I like the gold makeup she has on. It's vibrant. All right, so let's read, guys. All right. So, oh, my little candle light down here. Let's see if I can turn it on without tipping anything over. No, I need to put a battery in it. I'm not too sure if it's gonna. Okay, it still comes on. I'm sorry. Oh, worried about the cell light. Alright, there we go. So, karmic relationships. Where is it? I gotta find the K. It must be like just one in here. IJK. Yeah, there it is. Literally. Okay. There's the dogs. So it says here karmic relationships. So it says the constellation Orion is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventual unity. Some believe that many starseeds who were part of this cosmic history are incarnate on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion's time. Perhaps you're one of them. Polarity. Oh, my nail got messed up. Anyway, polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this, conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our heart and mind and see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive, second guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our heart, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own wounding and then find mutual ground. We're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yet, that's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react and take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through the conflict. It's through relationships that we must, um, it's through relationships that we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than the differences? Wow. Polarity. Soul growth. Interesting. Some believe that many starseeds who were part of this cosmic history are incarnate on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion's time. Wow. So you went through some different different and difficult type karmic things and came here to get it right or replay it out or grow from it or learn from it or something. Interesting. So then the next card says double mission. So right, like a double mission. You're here trying to replay it out and also learn and grow and help others learn and grow because it says serve the world by being you. So it's like you learned throughout lifetimes or whatever. Interesting. Because it said, right. Where was that card? I mean, where was that page? Oh, sorry guys. From the Orion Times. Okay, so Uh, maybe it was a different lifetime or something. I'm not too sure. So here we have this card, and it says double mission. There you go. So it says light worker starseeds are mission and purpose oriented. Many have the feeling that time's running out and there's something they came here to do, create or contribute. Contribute. Oh my gosh, contribute. They're here to grow as souls individually, individual mission, and also to contribute to the planet in some action-oriented way, a collective mission. Their collective mission is often answered through a career or calling or by devoting their life to something bigger until they remember their collective mission. It can feel as if something's missing or that they're forgetting something important. It's common for lightworker starseeds to feel that they're different, and they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice. As such, they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit in or by spending time in some sort of closet, such as a spiritual closet. If you pull this card, you're being called to remember your collective mission and step into it more fully. You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a great big thing or a decision you need to make. You also don't need to have a great big plan. If you resonate with being a light worker, all you need to do is work out what lights you up, your passions and joys, and keep doing that. When you trust and follow the simple path of things that light you up, and then lose yourself in the doing, you'll light up the world without even trying. That's beautiful. So yeah, you came back. Oh my. Let me grab that. You came back this lifetime or here on earth, to do it right. And yeah, you feel like you're different, you're missing something, you're here for a mission to try to change the world because you came from I guess a place or a time when things were chaotic or something karmic where you needed to grow from it. Okay, so guys, thank you for being patient. Now let's get to the index cards so we can get to the tarot reading. So basically, you're growing, you're understanding yourself more and more each day, and it feels like you are here for a reason, and you are. And whatever that is, you'll find out as time goes on if you haven't figured it out already. But it's like the car, like the book said, it's following your uh, following a simple path of what makes you happy. You see, people make life complicated, and it shouldn't be complicated at all. Not at all. What? Why? Why? Why should life be complicated? Okay. Why should it be complicated? We all kind of go through similar like type scenarios through life, And I mean, they're, like what I mean by that is we all start off as children, okay? We have people that take care of us. Those things can vary. We all go to school, and those things can vary. What type of school you went to. I mean, but we all have similar, you know, steps, but they're all different, But still, however the case, we can relate to one another in some type of way. And if not, we can learn from one another, you know. And that's really what I believe this is saying. That is a lot of cards, but I'm gonna take them. Okay, so matter of fact, I know I just used those, so I'll just take a couple of these down here and then split this like that. There we go. Alright. Alright, guys. Here we go. Let's shuffle through these and see what messages come out of these cards today. 2023, guys. And look at here. February's almost over. Oh gosh. March already? Time flies by so fast, you guys. Like, wow. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's cool, but it's just crazy. You had those two cards yesterday. Like, wow. Very interesting. Okay, one more time. Wow. Okay. It's our anniversary. Yeah, anniversary. It's our anniversary. It's Tony. Or Tony, Tone for some, I don't know. I think it's Tony. I mean, I grew up hearing that, but however the case. Wow, I got a lot of cars out here. Well, not a lot, but I seen some things here. Alright. Oh yeah, a lot of cars. Okay. Those three smaller. I'll keep them. They came out. Here we go. The second set or deck or set stack. One more time. Wow. Night owl. Someone likes to stay up late. I used to work nights when I was younger, when my children were small. Excuse me. What? Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. My daughter was concerned about, she thought she smelled something burning. And I'm like, I have candles burning in the house. It's been a while since I've had so many candles burning at once. She's like, no, it smells like something electrical. I'm like, no, it's not. It's just the candles burning. They've been burning for a while. I'm surprised she doesn't smell the scent. Like, what is she smelling? But however, let's get these last cards here. One more time. And it says they come with the extras all the time. Just extra. Okay, so let's get these cards going so we can get to this reading. It's already 20 minutes in. I was just reading slow, trying to tap in with the energy. So here I have someone drives an Audi. Take this down a little bit more. There we go. Something's too good to be true. Powerful words were said. Popeye's chicken be bussin'. Here's the one from yesterday. Something super legit. You're legit. Okay. A cashier. Maybe you're a cashier at Popeye's Chicken. Here we have Cadillac. I used to work at Louisiana Fried Chicken as a cashier back in the day when I was like a teenager, like almost 20 some years ago. Okay, Cadillac. You drive a Cadillac. Okay, so Cadillac, real sufficient here. You haven't heard from them in over a week. You're very appreciative here. Digging the crates. Like old school music, back in the day, they used to have like crates, like plastic crates that they used to keep the albums in and stuff like that. That's what that means, just in case you don't know. I said albums, like vinyl albums, like from the 70s. So, that's what that means. But you hear maybe people in my generation say stuff like that, like, man, you had to dig in the crates to go find that old song or something like that, even though everything is online now. So yeah, that's an old school vibe right there. Get a massage soon. Get to know them better. Maybe you drive a Corvette or would like to drive a Corvette. Go with the flow. Find the time. Don't wait anymore. You have a package on the way. And real eyes realize real lies. No competitors around you. They love you. Don't worry if it hasn't been said yet. You had that card yesterday too. And I believe this one also. INDEPENDENT. Independent. That was like a song. She spelled it out in a rap song. I was about to spell it wrong. Like, hold on, chick. Okay, this one's a big one. They smother you with love. They're embarrassed by their previous actions. Road trip. There's, let's see, no such thing as competition unless we're talking about degrees. Because everyone is their own individual. Doesn't matter. That's the only thing you can throw in there is, oh, I went to school, I have a PhD. Oh, I have this or I have that. Okay, that's good. At the end of the day, though, really, everybody is who they are. You can't compare, So, however, red, root chakra. Transformations are happening fast. You have been inspired, or you're inspiring others, or been inspired to inspire others. You like taking long walks. All right. It's a difficult decision. Answers are in your dreams. Someone's name starts with the letter D. And then someone's name starts with the letter K, Donna Karen. Keep pushing through. Please do. A challenge is only a challenge. North America, right here, or where I am anyway. Someone lives in a luxury apartment. It's a miracle. Amazing connection. Blessings upon blessings. It's too good to be true. Meditation is vital to stay focused. And someone likes to go fishing. Alright, guys. So, I'm going to pull this deck first. And see what's good. Alright, so here, double mission. Coming out of a karmic space of things. Learning how to come back and open your heart. Come back and look at things from different angles for not only yourself, but for others. So, yes, everything is legit. Maybe you're a cashier. Okay, maybe you drive an Audi, or you drive a Corvette, or you drive a Cadillac. Maybe your color is red. You're very independent. All right, blessings upon blessings. Meditation is vital. You're very appreciative. Powerful words were said. You haven't heard from them in over a week. Popeye's chicken be bussing. Get a massage soon. Okay, keep pushing through. Get to know them better. Answers are in your dreams. It's a difficult decision. It's an amazing connection. It's a miracle. Maybe you live in a luxury apartment building. Okay, they smother you with love. Real lies. You have a package on the way. Okay, dig in the crate. Someone's name starts with the letter D or a K. Maybe you like to go fishing. Or maybe you need to go take a road trip, or you're going to take a road trip. Okay, something's too good to be true. Transformations are happening fast. Someone's from North America, watching from North America. Hello. No competitors around you. No such thing as a competition unless we're talking about degrees. Just go with the flow. They love you, but they haven't. Don't worry if they haven't told you yet. Okay, maybe your color is red. Find the time. Don't wait anymore. A challenge is only a challenge. You're very independent. Okay, maybe you like taking long walks, and maybe you've been inspired to be inspiring. Okay, so what do we have? And they are embarrassed by their previous actions. And you like digging in the crates for some oldies but goodies, like type energy music. All right, here we go. One more time. All right. Wow. Ten of Pentacles. Blessings upon blessings. You have been blessed. Or that's what you're looking at. You're focused on that. You're very independent, legit, you know, trying to make sure that your future is solid. Okay? It's a miracle, you know. Okay. Not in reverse, but all of them came out in reverse. I'm going to keep them. So we have here Page of Wands in reverse. So it says go with the flow. Maybe you haven't decided on which way to go yet. Okay, transformations are happening fast. Find the time, don't wait anymore, go with the flow. Okay, Justice in reverse. With it falling right underneath the blessings upon blessings. Like you're in the process of doing something, but something hasn't balanced itself out yet, just yet. Okay, it's a difficult decision. Oh wow, and we're talking about love here. It's in reverse. Two of Cups. They're embarrassed by their previous actions. Go with the flow. Don't wait any more time. I mean, don't find the time. Don't wait anymore. Blessings upon blessings. Interesting. Something seems unbalanced, or you haven't made a move to try to make things right. Okay, and maybe you're thinking and contemplating on how to make something right, or how to look at things from a different perspective, because it did talk about that. Okay, and you being so independent, you know, and not trying to heal the situation and or look at someone's someone's point of view and just looking at it. What did that little card say? Hold on, guys. Oh, what did I do with the book? Oh, it's behind me. Hold on a second, because it said something in particular. Um, oh, right. It's easy to react and take things personally. Okay, it's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer. So we take things to heart, you know. We don't open our heart and mind and see things from a different point of view. But that's not what I was looking for. It was, hold on one second. Oh, okay. When we go into reactive second guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our heart, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own wounding. I guess that was what thought I was looking for. Well, however the case. So, yeah, like you took it personal, like you felt wounded or something, or maybe you've gone through this somewhere else in another realm or something, and you took it very personal, and you just like closed your heart off without trying to maybe understand and push the person away or something like that. Answers are in your dream, and it's a difficult decision, and it's an amazing connection all at the same time. Too good to be true. You haven't heard from them in over a week. Maybe you're thinking about calling them, but you haven't done it to balance this thing out. I feel like a detective trying to figure out what the heck is going on with these messages, especially when they all fall out like that. That's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna take them to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me get the last one, and then I'll talk through them. Queen of Cups. Yeah, using your intuition to be a better individual about it all, and open your heart. And like maybe it was just a mistake. They're embarrassed, but um, they want to smother you with love, or they do, but it was just this one thing, and you kind of got offended or something like that. So here you have the Chariot with the Three of Pentacles. So it's like I just heard, you better go get your man. Like you better tell him that you really do want to try again. or something like that. Go with the flow. All right. He didn't mean it. Just came out wrong or something. I don't know. Just foolish. Just a little immature in a sense, or I don't know what happened. But guys can sometimes, be a little childish or immature. No offense to the guys that are, watching, especially depending on the age, play a little bit too much or something like that, without really understanding the way some females can be. But however the case, we have here competition and the Empress. Ooh. So, interesting. Because it's either, yes, you believe that you are this top-notch individual, very independent, grounded with the red out here, and there's a lot of competition for you, but like don't let it go to your head though, like not in a bad way, but it's just like, okay, this person loves you, now if you really feel that they are not a good choice or very compatible, or just not on your level, okay, well, that's something totally different. Then let it go to your head, you know what I mean? And go find someone that is more like you, But there you have here this Two of Cups love scenario out of sync, out of whack. You guys haven't talked in over a week, and right, it's because like you're in your feelings, you're protecting your heart and stuff right now, But with this Queen of Cups, it's like, you love him, And even if they haven't reached out to you and told you, I love you, they love you. The answers are in your dreams. Interesting. The challenge is only a challenge, right? So, are you waiting for him to come in and offer you this love to let you know he loves you? Maybe that's what you're waiting on, and maybe he feels he messed up too bad to come in and say anything to you. Maybe he thinks that you really just don't want to be bothered with him anymore. When you have movement here, I guess you're just still moving on, doing your everyday life or something like that. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, sorry. I only need one more. Didn't realize the placing. And real eyes. So if this person is gonna come back, or if this person comes back telling you lies or not, and or what got you, into this. You haven't been talking, so I don't know if you feel it's a lie. I guess, I don't know, but I don't think that's the case. So here, oh gosh, as soon as I said that, here's the Seven of Swords. So it's like you haven't talked to them in over a week. They're embarrassed about their actions, even though I think they want to smother you with love and go with the flow. You feel that something was done in some sort of deceptive manner, some of his actions. So, you're just moving on daily with your daily life, I guess, waiting for him to come in and be apologetic, like pouring out his emotions and whatnot. And you will then be able to realize if it is a lie or something like that. Wow. So yeah, like you felt that he was being deceptive. So you're just waiting for him to come in, to text or something. Hey, can I see you so I could talk to you and pour out all of this here? And you've been thinking about this left and right. Is he going to, I don't know, it's in the back of your mind, you know. Um, and it's like, I guess maybe you were thinking even too, should I call him? Should I be the first to call him? This thing is really out of whack. It's unbalanced, so on and so forth. But I guess you're just like, no, you're making the decision to go with the flow and let him call you. Because he did kind of hurt your feelings, and that's why you're in your feelings with the Four of Swords right there. So at the bottom of the deck, you have Three of Wands. So you are trying your best to be, yes, grounded and empathetic and understanding and forgiving and all of these things, and trying to hold space in a sense and allow him to be the emperor, I guess, as you need him to be and stand up and, apologize and all of that, for you to really feel the sincerity, or to feel the love, or to feel the love, to see if it's sincere or something of that nature. Wow. Interesante. Or interesante. I forget how to say it. Let's see here. What deck do I want? I think I want to use these. Yeah, it's interesting because what the heck? The crystal or the stone or whatever rolled over to this next deck. Maybe I'll use that one last since they both rolled over there. So, excuse me. Appreciate you guys for being here with me. Here's the second deck. Let's get this party started. Or actually, we already started. Let's try to get finished with the party. So, yeah, for the most part, I see that you're trying your best to be balanced about the situation and wait for him to come in and express himself. You're trying to look at things from different perspectives. Yes, you did take it to heart. Yes, you did get in your feelings, and you're still kind of there, but you're allowing him to come in and make right of the situation. But I don't know how much time he has, and I don't know if you were like willing to reach out to him, because I believe it's been on your mind, because you do love this person, but you also know that there will be others that will be willing to take his place. Ooh. It says no competitors around you. Alright. One more time. Alright, here we go. Two of Wands. You're focused. You're moving forward every day. You're thinking about your future. What's ahead of you. What it looks like. Who's going to be involved in it. Who's going to be there with you in it. Interesting. Interesting. first card out is the Fool card. So are you willing to start over with him? It says beginning, you know, because now you have the Emperor card here. And the Empress card was right here. So you willing to start over with him because he's out and he's over there in his space howling and crying and stuff. I messed up. I love you so much. But you're waiting for him to come and talk to you. Okay. So here's strength. You're like, I don't believe this. You see how she's looking like, can't believe this man, But, I'm going to stand here. If he loves me, he'll come back, And I will take him back because I love him. Yep. Okay, one more card. Okay. So it's kind of like yesterday when it was just like, why say that? I'll get to it. Or no, I'll say it now. So kind of like yesterday when I was saying that he's trying to keep his patience, but not like trying to keep balance, but not balance within. Same thing with this here line. So here you have the Eight of Swords, and here was the Eight of Swords right here. So it's like you're in your mind like, should I call him? Should I not call him? No, I'm just gonna wait. I know he loves me. You're trying to keep this vision. Three of Wands. It's over here, okay? With how you started, why you started, and all these here things. And right underneath that was the Three of Cups. Like he's your friend. You love him, but something happened, with you guys, and it just, like a little bump in the road, the major argument before you get married type thing or whatever. So, or right after you get married or whatever. The biggest dispute ever. You're like, what happened? Why? So, it sent you into, like I said, a space where you're just like out of whack. It hurts your feelings, and you're like protecting yourself now. Like, I don't know what this was about. Why he did me like this? Yeah, Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is right here. Okay. So, yeah. So now let's dig into this here heart of the matter situation with you guys. So I appreciate you guys. Here's the last deck. Thank you for rocking it here with me on Ophiuchus and me. I appreciate you guys so very much. Come back anytime. I appreciate you guys. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please, and thank you. And of course, only if you like. I appreciate all the gestures so very much. Your time, your energy, your love, and your support. Thank you so much, guys. And I will be back tomorrow to do another daily read for you guys. So let's see what we get so we can wrap up the reading. One more time. Seven of Wands. So, says blessings upon blessings. This relationship is protected. And you may not understand why you had to go through this type of situation, but it was only for the growth of yourself and the growth of this relationship, and to understand better, and for others to see that, like, to see that things are possible, like being an example for other people that are watching this display of love unfold, and break down and build itself back up again. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What was that? 10 of Wands. So, some sort of burden or stress. Yes. Wow. Okay. That was 3. I'm gonna keep those 3. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. And at the bottom, wow. The Fool, which is right here. Okay. So I'm gonna walk through and talk through. So you first card out, you had the 3 of Pentacles, which was here. Okay, with the Chariot. Like, you know you really want to work with this person and take a leap and find your way back working again with this individual. You've been thinking about how things could be, how you could change, what type of, where it's going to all begin. You know, just the process, you know. But here you have it 3 times. Well, not 3 times on the board, but you had 3 of Wands here. You had 3 of Wands here. And you had 3 of Wands over here at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So, like I said, you're holding this vision and keeping this vision alive, like with this Strength card. Like, I know this man loves me. He's tripping, you know? And so, since you're trying to look at it from all these different angles and perspectives and, you know, just playing it cool without getting too offensive and too high on your horse or, you know, closed off or whatever, you know, you guys will be able to move forward in peace. Okay. So here, you know what you want to see. You're 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 putting all your energy into it. You know, he's gonna feel you thinking about him and knowing that he needs to get back to you. So you guys can get this here 2 of Cups. Back in line or back in order. Okay. From the reverse situation with the 2 in reverse to the 2 sitting the right way. Okay. So, yeah, you're just waiting for him to come back and you're waiting for them to come back basically and express themselves, you know, or and maybe even if it wasn't an argument or something like that, maybe, you know, you guys were talking for a long time and you just were like, I don't know what's going on. They haven't asked me, you know, to be with them yet or something like that, you know, like, don't worry, they love you, you know, like maybe they're intimidated by your power and your beauty and, you know, all of this independentness that you have going on. Who knows? But however the case, keep pushing through and take care, Ophiuchus. See you later. Bye bye.